They come down from Stornoway in August, 3 to a bed in a room above the cave. Oilskins and a knife and a rag around the fingers, and they gut a barrel faster than you'd see. Down the coast they follow where the boats go, Peterhead, Yarmouth, and away. Salt in every cut they carry with them, and they sing the whole of it, the whole long day. Herring girls, hands in the barrel till the barrel's full. Herring girls, home again when the season's done. My grandmother was one of them at 15, came back at 21 and never said only that the singing was the best of it, and she sang it in the kitchen till she died. Again when the season's done. The tractor came in 1949, red as anything, twice as loud. And my father stood there in the yard and looked at it and said, well, that's the end of that, and went inside. He kept the horse another 7 years. There was no work for her, and he kept her anyway. Walked her out along the headland every evening, which is a thing a man does for himself. The last horse on the farm, out in the top field, doing nothing at all. The last horse on the farm, and he was not a sentimental man. When she went, he did it himself. Out by the elms, wouldn't have the knacker on the place. Came in and washed his hands and had his tea, and did not speak of her again, not once. And I have thought about those 7 years of nothing, more than I have thought what about the farm? A man who had no time for what was useless kept a useless thing alive for 7 years. Mary Ann went out on the 11th, 6 men aboard, and the glass was falling fast. Skipper knew, the skipper always knows, and the fish were running, and he took her out. 90 fathoms, 90 fathoms, cold and green and nothing coming up. 90 fathoms, 90 fathoms, and the sea gives back what it wants and not before. They found a keel and march off Flamborough, and 2 of them in April on the sand. The other 4 are down there where they went, and their names are on a wall above the town. 90 fathoms, 90 fathoms, cold and green and nothing coming up. 90 fathoms, 90 fathoms, and the sea gives back what it wants and not before. His widow had the pension and the house, and a boy who went to sea at 17. She stood on the quay and let him go, because what else is there? What else was there? And the boy came home, and the boy came home. 90 fathoms, 90 fathoms, not everybody's does, but hers did. There was common ground at Ashby for 400 years, grazing for a cow and a place to cut your peat. And a man with nothing else could keep a family on the strength of what the common gave him free. In 1812, they read it in the church, 14 names on the award, and none of them ours. And the hedges went in over the winter, and the cow went in the spring, and that was that. They did not take it, they were given it. That's the part that stops you in your tracks. Every stone of it was lawful, and there is no way to have it back. My people went to Leicester for the trade. 3 generations in a 2 up, 2 down, and nobody who ever knew that common lived to see a grandson of their own. It's a good field, it grows well, and the hedges are 200 years old, and they're lovely. And I stand at the gate of it on a Sunday, and I could not tell you what I want. 60 years he's had the second row. Tuesday practice, Sunday and the rest. Weddings in the summer, funerals in the winter, and the old year out and the new year in. He can't tell you why he does it, don't ask him. Says he likes the company, which is true. Says it keeps him fit, which is a lie at 80. Says his father had the rope before him. Ring it out, ring it out, over the fields to the villages beyond. Ring it out, ring it out. Same 8 notes for 400 years. There's 3 of them left, and the youngest one is 60. And you cannot ring 8 bells with 3 old men. So it's 4 now on a Sunday if it's fine, and it doesn't sound the same, and he says nothing. And Kelly married Thomas in the autumn. Everybody said she'd married well. He had the shop, the cottage and the acre, and a temper that the whole town knew about. Her mother said, "You'll manage, you're a strong one." Her father shook his hand and looked away. And the priest said what the priest is paid to say. And she went up the lane in her mother's dress. And they danced till 2, and they danced till 2. Fiddle in the corner and the tables pushed back. And they danced till 2, and they danced till 2. And there was not a soul who did not know. 40 years, 6 children, he died first. She had 11 years on her own after. And her granddaughter says those were the good ones. And she says it like it's nothing, like it's nothing. They dance till 2. God forgive us, we all dance till 2. And they dance till 2, and they dance till 2. And nobody said a word, and nobody said a word. Halfway out of winter, 2nd of February. Snowdrops in the hedge bank if you look. Nothing's growing yet, and nothing's going to. But the light is back an hour, and you can feel it. Candlemas, Candlemas, half your wood and half your hay. Candlemas, Candlemas, and the worst of it in front of you, they say. My grandmother would count the store in February. Half the wood and half the hay left standing. And if it wasn't half, she didn't panic. She just knew and made her plans and said nothing. That's the whole of what I learned from her, I think. Look at what you've got in early February. Don't pretend, don't flinch, just do the counting, and then get on with it until the spring. it's not much, it's not nothing, it's an hour. There's a field below the church they call the Long Meadow. Been called it since before there was a church. It floods in March and dries by early June, and they've never once put a plow in it. The old men say it's poor ground, and it isn't. The old men say a lot of things like that. The truth is somebody 400 years ago left it, and nobody's had the nerve to start. Long Meadow, Long Meadow, nothing in it but the grass and what the grass brings. Long Meadow, Long Meadow, and it is the best place in the parish. That's gone from everywhere is in that field because nobody touched it. Orchids in the wedding, here's a barn out, and 100 acres round it doing nothing but wheat. Leave one field, leave 1 hour, leave one thing you never got around to using. It will fill up with everything you didn't plan, and it will be the best of what you had.